Welcome in. Today I have the Pantasy Le Petit Prince Starry Castle, and I am going to take you through this very magical, very large set bag by bag. Thank you so much to Pantasy for sending this very special gift. This is set number 86326 and contains 3,302 Lego compatible pieces. If you would like to see my full review, that's coming soon, so be sure to stop back in a few days. I'm Stacy, and this is bag 1, and this is the base of our castle. Very impressed to see the amount of Technic here because we know this is going to have to be sturdy for the height of this set. I don't know if I've ever seen clear Technic pieces before, but there are quite a few of them here. The pins go into the Technic pieces really nicely. They're not hard to get in, they're not hard to get out, but they are in there strong at the same time. The base is very cool with lots of plate work. There's also some Technic underneath there, and I am loving this gold trim. Now, when we left off with bag 1, we had some Technic rectangle pieces that are going to serve as like a mill style plate for this on this level, as we covered it with a bunch of plates. You can see on each side there's curves. You can actually use those as handles to pick up the set. Really, really cool. I love the front of this where we have all these cool clouds and stars that make it look like it's up in the clouds. And then as you can see through, we can see the string of LED lights. So they actually go right through some of these clear Technic pieces, which I thought was neat to kind of manage the cables. And there is the battery box built in. You can see the on-off switch will be easily accessible. It does need 3 LR44 batteries, so they're small watch batteries. So I have those coming in a couple of days, so I'll be able to actually test the lights. But it's a nice long string of lights, so I'm assuming it's going to feed up into the set somehow. We'll have to wait and see. Bag 3, and you can see we're continuing to build onto this first level. Those rounded pieces that were just on the sides are all along the bottom of this level as well, and we've got some stairs that we built. On this side, you can see I've got my batteries for my lights now. Really cool how you can see the Technic pieces on the bottom light up. All of these little builds were really cute. They're basically icons of some treasures that the little prince finds along the way in his journey. These cards are all cardboard. There's 2 holes in the bottom of each of them that fit perfectly over studs. And then you just put a piece over the front and clip them together. So they're really cute, colorful cards. And there's really, like I said, cute builds here. We've got the rose, we've got the plain, a couple other details. There's even a printed piece for the book in the middle. The 4th bag, and okay, I'm a little impressed. You can really see the castle taking shape. Lots of gold trim. All these beautiful blue walls up. You can see on the back side that now we have walls to this treasure room, which is very cool. And this staircase is stunning. Really nicely done with the techniques, and it looks so good. As well, this front door looks great as well. Look how the gold pieces shine. Bag 5, and did somebody say more gold, more lights, more printed pieces? This bag has all of that. Look at the gold trim around the front door, the printed piece that says Le Petit Prince, the gold accents, the stars around the railing, the prints on the wall, and the lights. We've got lights on this first floor now. If you look at the top, you can see Technic, and we've got some white Technic pieces that have holes in them, so we could feed the wires through so the light goes all around the edge of that floor. But look at all the extra details here with flowers, a couple of gears there used as decoration. I just love it. This floor is definitely more than I thought it would be. I can't wait to see the next one. Bag 6, as I suspected, is the start of the second floor of the castle. Look at the colors used here. That peach color, the blue looks really good. And of course, we're continuing with the gold. The first part of this bag was building a brand new base. So everything is very nice and even. And then we did a window here. This one is actually on a little base of its own that can move, so it can come out or it can stay tucked in the corner. Then we have this window here, and there's actually a sticker piece. It goes on a clear window pane. And then this window here is the same as the other one, except it doesn't move. And you can see here in the back, in the very middle, is the back of where the sticker goes. Bag 7, and we're continuing to build up the second floor. Added a couple more windows in the front here. And then in the back, we've got a stool, a star-shaped table, and a large flower display. I have to admit, I struggled with the framing in the very front. You can see on the left and the right, there's some angled framing, and the left side is actually one stud longer than the right. So for whatever reason, that gave me a hard time with lining things up properly. It wasn't until I added the bracing on the top that I was able to figure out that now I was one stud off, and I was able to fix it. Bag 8, and we're still working on this second story. Look at this beautiful pillar with the clear transparent globe. We've got a printed little print sign and all this architecture on the top with that rounded piece and some trim there. And we've got these beautiful printed pieces. There is just a small little level here with a desk. I am really impressed with the techniques used in this. There's a lot of little details that really bring this together. And we're still not done this second story. Bag 9 is the start of the second book. We're getting through this. You can see all the beautiful railing that is around the sides and the front, blue and topped with gold. Really neat. On the right-hand side of the back, we added another tower, which is blue and gold as well. Inside, there's some really cool details like a bag, some gold coins, a top hat. But look at the top of this tower. There's actually a gold wheel. There's also some round plates on top of that and incorporated in, but they did a really good job. It was a really interesting build. So let's see what bag 10 brings. Bag 10. This entire stack was building this amazing tower with the clear sphere at the top. Inside is a build of its own with a book that says Together for Our Planet. And you can see a planet in there as well. So many unique pieces and techniques. The instructions for this actually show you to add the base of it, build the rest of it, and then attach it to the base. But I found it took too much pressure. So I took the base off, attached it all together, and then placed it back on to the set. But I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Bag 11, and we've started the third story. Really nice wall built all around the edges here with more gold trim. We got this square structure with pillars and a beautiful rose clock in the middle. That was such a fun build. Really unique designs, really unique pieces and techniques. The back of the clock, you can see there's all kinds of gears attached to make it look like the inner workings of the clock. Also, the roof on this square structure, really nice. The dark blue that matches the windows, and yes, more gold trim and accents. Bag 12. Now you might notice a little difference with the sound and a little difference with the scenery. Due to the height of this set, we had to change locations. It's getting so tall. You can see we added a couple more things to this third level. We've got a balcony on the left-hand side and a short tower piece on the right-hand side, along with a really cool gold telescope. And we've got a blue piece here with some gears on it. And then we have our fifth level. We have another cloud-looking piece and another tower with a window, some stars, and this lantern-looking piece. It doesn't light up, but it does kind of look like a lantern. in the back, we have a window, and this has a sticker. So again, we are not done yet. On to the 13th bag, and we are still building up. We've got another tower. The base of it is basically the roof for the previous one. We've got a beautiful window and a gear. And then the top of this is just incredible. We've got a gold wheel in between and lots of round plates attached together. Then there's some bricks in the middle. And then we've got all kinds of these little brick builds around the edge to give it some decoration. I'm wondering, are we still going to be building up? We're basically 5 floors, almost 6 with this last one. Insane. Bag 14, we have an observation deck. Very cute little build. We've got some landscaping, a nice moon with the stars, and we've got a ladder. That ladder actually swivels a little bit, and that's where one of the minifigs are going to go. I think it's a really, really great looking topper. On to 15. Bag 15. This bag was all about filling up some spaces all over the front of the castle. On the top left, I added another blue angle piece with yellow gears, and then a flower garden in front of it with a beautiful large rose. And then behind that, there's a small tower. On the top right side, we added another level to the tower with a clear sphere or orb that has a gold throne inside. And then this is topped with a crown. I loved that little build. The light post at the bottom level, and then a very cute fox that you have to put together on the staircase. The final bag, bag 16. This entire bag was building on this really beautiful, I originally said metal piece, but I think it's acrylic plastic. It attaches at the top right and the bottom left, and there's holes in it so you can attach all these beautiful little builds with studs. There's a ton of different flower builds, which were so interesting. We've got an airplane there, more gold pieces, but wow, you can really see from this angle how it actually comes out from the set. I thought it would be more flush with it, but it comes out. And it looks like a whole slide piece. And one last spin, because I wanted to make sure that you could see the lights, how they really glow through the bottom. You can see it through some of the set as well, mostly the bottom level. We also added the minifigs here, because I didn't show those yet, but they're 3 very cute minifigs. 2 are standing, 1 is sitting. One of them is actually going to go in the airplane. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.